Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lesser God, creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be, for these divine tarot and channel messages from my beloved brothers and sisters of the zodiac sign of Leo regarding what is going on in their life when they find this video with its timeless messages and anything that will benefit them with where they're at, what they need to know, and where they're going, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, for their overall highest, brightest, and brightest good. Thank you for being, and also thank you for taking time to read the description box so that I can get right into reading these cards for you. So we're going to talk about a few things for you in this spread today. Let me lay the spread down and then I'll let you get a look. All right. We're going to do a 9-card spread. We'll use some clarifiers. We'll use some oracle messages, and we'll just let Source tell us what needs to be heard. Okay? So here we go. All right, so the bottom of the deck, we have the manifest. Love this energy for you, Leo. Leo, this is a card that says you're a magician and you know it, and you've been using your power to show it, okay? So in your past, you have the base chakra. You were dealing with issues about your foundations, your beliefs. This had to do with safety and security, about home, about finances. You've been dealing with some of that stuff in your recent past. Let's look at something else from your past, helpless and hopeless. Yeah, in the past, you were feeling like you were stuck. You were feeling like there was really no luck. You were feeling like you couldn't catch a break this way or that way. You felt like there was no way you can break the financial cycle you were in. And so what's happening now, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Well, first off, you're building up your security. You're building up your finances. You're building up belief that you are supported on this planet, that you are supported in your choices and in what you are doing on this planet. You also have now happening for you darkest fears. In other words, you're facing any fears that you had, and you're using, it's like, you know, fear, it's a strong energy and it's attracted to you. So you're going through those things and building yourself up. What fears? Look, there's an advancement here. There's an advancement. You're going through all the places where you felt unsupported and unsuccessful and unable and victim. Anywhere where you felt vulnerable and victimized as a result of it. Something that can happen in your near future for you. Control. This is a major arcana. So universe is going to show you how your focus, your point of focus, in especially where now you're focused on realizing that, you know what, I am safe. I can build my finances. I am secure. The universe is supporting that and showing evidence of that. This is the strength card. Your world is going to show you how you actually are strong. You actually are secure. You actually are able to build financially and take confidence in the life that you have and being able to attain. And your dreams are supported. Your visions are supported. Your needs are already given. Something else that may happen for you in the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles coming out with strengthening bonds. So this is a financial increase. This is a gain. This is, for someone, this is a windfall coming your way, a financial windfall, new connections coming your way. Okay. And how this all may evolve in your more distant future, we have healing begins, love abounds, and observe. Wow, this is interesting because what I see is in your more distant future, you're going to have an opportunity to where, first off, all these fears and this feeling of helpless and hopeless, yeah, that's all going away. Anywhere where you felt like you were alone, you were unloved, you were unsupported, you're going to gain control in your life by being the source of the love. And that is going to attract new love into someone's life. Observe is here because this is the hangman energy. Lustrous God is going to show you that all those fears you overcame, that they're no longer a part of your energy. You attracted all this. This is something you prayed about. This is something you did affirmations about. You may have been listening to subliminals, like you may have been doing affirmations and programming work for yourself, right? Well, this sustaining energy this has here, that's what this hangman energy, this observe is talking about. You're going to be able to observe in your world for a period of time. This isn't going to be short-lived. This is going to be long-lasting for you, Leo, where you are feeling better because you're seeing that you have everything that you need. You're feeling the support, and that's helping you to come out and start new ventures, start new things. This is going to be a new foundation financially for you. For some of you, you're finally going to come into the perfect home that is right for you, and you've needed a home all this time. One of the biggest challenges for whoever you are is that you've always had to move and been uprooted, and there was nothing secure about home for you because of the people or the environment. Somebody dealt with a lot of somebody dealt with a lot of break-ins and robberies in their home, and some of these were not of the physical belongings, but it was of your body. Somebody dealt with a lot of physical abuse, sexual abuse, stuff like that. Yeah, well, you're healing all of that now. Love abounds. This is new love coming in for you. This is new love that is going to grow stronger, that is going to, first off, it comes in as a result of you showing love for yourself because you chose to do this work, because you chose to heal these issues in yourself. You attract what you are, and you became really loving and kind to yourself. Instead of speaking out all that negative stuff, proclaiming it to the universe about yourself, you began to speak out loving, healing words over your life. And because of that, you began to sit in a vibration, a point of attraction of I love me. And as a side effect of that, like everything in the universe, everything on your experience is showing you now how loved you are. And I'm hearing, and some of you are having to learn how to deal with love and attention in ways that you didn't necessarily want, but it's still love and attention. So you're learning to master that energy as well. But this observe card coming up is speaking to me very specifically, saying this is something that's going to stay with you for a long time. Like you're in a whole new cycle. For some of you, this is a new relationship that's going to begin in your life that's going to carry you through the next 12 years minimum. And 1 + 2 = 3. That's a very creative energy. So this is a situation that can go on and continue to recreate itself as you're dealing with two people who love themselves and come together in partnership. So let's use, to clarify this Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, let's go ahead and use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and get some clarifiers for each position. Lustrous God, thank you, thank you, thank you. So why is the base chakra here as far as the past energy? Thank you. Imagine. Oh, wow. So in your past, you instituted your magic because you began to imagine being wealthy. You began to imagine being healthy. You were doing the work to clean up your vibration around home, health, wealth, money, and security. Why is helpless and hopeless here in the past situation for Leo? Lustrous God, thank you, thank you, thank you for clarifying. Wow, so that's what you did. That was really powerful because, and I feel like some of you fell asleep in a state of visualization of like, maybe you were not in the most choice place, but you didn't know it. In the dark, you began to visualize something else. And it was like if everything was working out magically and beautifully to your pleasure, that's the vision you were falling asleep to. And that created, I mean, that was you putting your magician power to work. So why is helpless and hopeless here for Leo? Okay, you got not for you. Wow. Some of you really had to free yourself from this thought pattern. Some of you freed yourself from energy of being surrounded by people who were very Debbie Downer. One of the things that was really strong in your vibration that you had to free yourself from was the idea that you were orphaned, the ideas of abandonment, all the cycles of abandonment that you went through mentally. And you know, it was painful to do. I hear that you got a lot of headaches sometimes, but it was because you were changing your synaptic patterning. And this overflowed into your physical world as the experience of no longer going to spend time with individuals who would knock your dreams, who only had you around for their benefit, who spoke all the time but never heard you out, things of that nature. Like, you began to leave those situations alone. So now let's look at what's happening now. Why is the Three of Pentacles reach out energy here for Leo in the now, Lesser God? Thank you. Building blocks. Look at that. You're really building strong foundations for yourself and go the distance because you were willing to do the work. You began to build up physical evidence. So for somebody, you started journaling about every experience you had that made you feel supported, that made you feel secure. Everywhere where you saw evidence in your life that all this stuff wasn't true, that you're safe, secure. Somebody started a new career, like you're starting a new career, or your career is taking off for somebody else. But this is about you establishing new foundations for yourself and building this new energy in your life that took you to take a drastic action. You had to take drastic action and go the distance for yourself. So let's see why Darkest Fears is here for Leo in the present. Why is Darkest Fears here for Leo in the present? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because chaos and conflict. So I see, Leo, like in the present, you're still dealing with some ideas of challenge within your own headspace. This Nine of Swords energy, this is about ideas. This is about thoughts. This is about your mind game. So there's still some stuff that you're working out, but this is card number 33. So this is the master builder. Over here, you have building blocks. This lets me know that anywhere where fears come out, you confront that shit and you take it apart. You dissect it for the truth. The bottom of the deck is deep knowing. It's like, you know that your ego doesn't want to die. You know this old dark energy doesn't want to be disseminated and created and destroyed. And so here you are confronting it all and moving through those energies instead of allowing them to stick to you. Now, somebody, I want to pull some actual more clarifiers of this with the tarot before we move on, because somebody is having an experience. You've got another experience to go through. Okay, the Parrot Tarot deck wants to speak to clarify this because conflict and chaos came out as a clarifier. We're going to look deeper into this experience, but some of you are going to have another, I want to say the word challenging experience in your physical 3D world, okay? That's going to help you push through the final phase of this old way of thinking. But let's go ahead and clarify the darkest fears and chaos and conflict for Leo at this time. Mr. Scott, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the 3D experience? For someone, this actually has to do with the vehicle or transportation or getting on the move. The Chariot card was face up in the deck. So let's get clarifiers. We'll pull 2 first and then 2 more. Okay. Okay, Nine of Swords clarifying the time. Oh, shit. Nine of Swords clarifying the Nine of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. Like, these are the same exact 2 cards in the same exact position. You cannot make this shit up. This is energy is real. Y'all watch me shuffle this in my hand. Same 2 cards. So fears about things working out for you is still there. The bottom of the deck right now is the Princess of Wands. Going after what you want. Let's go ahead and get some more clarifiers. Thank you. We have the Three of Wands coming out with the Mentor of Cups. So somebody is learning emotional it's like emotional restructuring, the 6 of Swords. You're using scientific, validated, energetic facts, okay, to get away from that conflicting energy, using the lessons of how your emotions affect your outcomes, using the principles of the law of attraction and the 7 hermetic principles so that you can change your expectations. So this is awesome because this is what you're working on right now. So I'm going to take these cards up and set this deck aside in case we need it again. But let's see, why is control here? So this looks good, guys. This is good. You're freeing yourself from that energy, okay? And at the bottom of this deck here, we have truth be told right now. So it's like you're facing all these fears, which are false evidence appearing real, confronting that stuff head on with the master teacher energy. You're applying masterful education, masterful skills, intuitive abilities. Like this is Christ consciousness being applied to false evidence appearing real with the truth, baby. You're getting to it with the truth. Why is the control card here for Leo in regards to what may happen in their near future? Show me why this strength card is here for Leo in the near future. Now, first off, okay, why they didn't bring it out when we first flipped this card, but this is a traditional strength card in tarot, right? In the original, it's usually called strength, okay? The strength card is what is ruled by Leo. It is ruled by the zodiac sign Leo. So what I see in your near future, this is you stepping into your power, like fully into your power. But let's go ahead and clarify that further. Thank you. I see you taking actions. I see you something moving quickly for you because you finally figured out where your heart is. You got your emotions in check. It's under your control. I feel like you are going to exercise a lot more mastery in your world, and things aren't just going to be getting away from you. You're going to direct the flow. You have blessed coming out with number 22 is the card. That's a master builder. So here you are. You're going to stay focused in your blessings. You are staying focused on how blessed you are. This is giving you control over your physical experience. You let go of what's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you are doing amazing right now. You know you're blessed. Come to the edge. Willingness to take a risk, to do something different from where you've ever done is giving you huge control. In other words, nobody taught you how to do this. You had to figure this out. You had to go through a process. You have been initiated into esoteric practice, whether it was stimulated. I feel like it was self-stimulated, your higher self-stimulated, but you got turned on by different little synchronicities bumping into the right YouTube video, for example, or meeting an interesting person who had some enlightenment to share with you that benefited you. So let's see also what may happen in the near future, being the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Leo, Lester Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by fork in the road. And this is card number 13. So something is ending so a new day can begin. Here you go, going off to have that fresh start. I hear some of you are going to move away from home. Some of you are going to just take off and go in a whole new career field. Round and round is at the bottom of the deck. You realize by staying where you were, it kept bringing you round and around the same place. But life is on an upward moving spiral. So don't be surprised if you come around to the same situation from a new headspace, because you've changed. You've become different. And you're going to see evidence of that in your near future. And you're going to actually have a connection that's going to be really strong, whether this is for your own spiritual connection, a connection to another person, a connection to a new career, a connection to a new home for somebody. It's going to be really strong. Okay, so in the distant future, we have the Healing Begins card, the Six of Swords. This is really feeling like you've gotten away from all the challenges. Life is looking brand new. You can put down your protective shields because it's like you don't have to be ready for combat all the time. Somebody stays on their P's and Q's, ready to battle, ready to fight, ready to argue, ready to defend their position. Yeah, you ain't going to have to do all that no more, Leo. Why is this Healing Begins card here for Leo at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you got co-create. Look at that. It's card number 40. So here you are, because you're knowing that the hardest parts, the hardest moves are over. As you move away in the future, you're going to be creating a lot of healing energy in your life. You're going to have new experiences that come out of a safe headspace. Unfinished symphony. You're saying, no way will I lay down and die in that energy. I got to get to a better place for myself and actually live and thrive, not just survive. Somebody's been in survival mode all this time with that base chakra. And you're moving out of survival mode into thriving mode. And so this is beautiful for you, Leo. What else you can expect in your distant future. Distant future. Okay, in regards to love abounds, you have milk and honey. Love this for you, darling, because milk and honey, that's the promised land. So somebody is like gonna end up in, first off, you realizing you are the treasure, you are the milk and honey, but somebody is gonna start a very fruitful, loving, long-lasting relationship that is like fairy tale worthy. You know what I'm saying? The bottom of the deck is time to go. Yes, when this relationship comes in, if this relationship is yours, for those of you who get this relationship, because some of you are in alignment with this, others of you are going to be more on your own in this relationship energy, and the relationship is you with your higher self. But you're going to get that gotta take a dump urge, and it's going to take you right into this love energy. And it's like, when it's not in harmony with love and with self-love, it's going to be easy to walk away. So let's see, why is the hangman energy here with the observe in the distant future for Leo? Why is the observe card here for Leo in the distant future? Thank you, thank you, thank you for clarifying this. All right, this one. Higher power. Look at that. So here we go. What I hear as soon as I saw that is Luster Stud wants you to know that all creation is watching you. All the spirit world is watching you. Love Source God is aware of everything you've been through to get here and is very pleased to watch you reap your rewards, because Leo, you did the work. You went through and did the hard work, the work within yourself. Instead of pointing the finger out there, you realize there's 3 more creative fingers pointing back at me. It's not your fault what I see. It's my fault. And I'm the one that can do something about it. You took your power back. You did something with it. The bottom of the deck right now is why. So look, at some point you ask Love Source God, why is it that I am here? And what would it take for me to get where I feel that I deserve to be? And in doing that, you opened up a whole new energy in your life, a very beautiful energy, a blessed energy. All right. So with that being said and done, thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, love you. Bye.